Hey up YouTubers. So today I'm in a little town called Brighouse. So I'm going to show you around this place, show you what it's got to offer and take you all along for the ride. So this is one of the main streets down here. I have just parked in this Aldi here. It is free for 1.5 hours. So as you can probably tell on my channel, I do like to get some free parking where I can. So yeah, we're starting off with a few vape shops, nail shops, feet street kids. Guessing that's a shoe shop. But yeah, so you've got one street down there, another street down there. Hopefully the sun won't be too bad. So we'll have a walk round. It is quite busy actually, there's quite a lot of people around, but it'll be fine. So we'll just come upon this arcade, Wellington Arcade, with a few little shops here, post office, Costa Coffee. Put in the comments what's your favourite coffee shop. So yeah, I'll bring you back. Looks like there's a lot of independent shops here, which is what I quite like. So yeah, I'll check back in with you shortly. You've got this place here which looks like a bar. It's absolutely tiny. A couple of charity shops down there, and Merry England. I've not been there in a few years. So, got another street going off down there, distance, and then up here is the bus station. Been here for a few years as this. I remember reading about it online that it was getting done up, so it didn't used to look like this when I was younger. So yeah, it looks like it's got some inside parts for the harsh winter weathers in Yorkshire. It goes down there. Looks like you've got a bit of a flyover up there as well, and some more parking down there. So yeah, this is the the Brighouse bus station even. So I'm back on the main street now. I was actually in Brighouse a few weeks ago. I posted a short on my channel to see if anyone would be interested in me doing a video here. I did get a few comments, well I got one comment, sorry, about how nice it was here, so I thought I'd come back. When I was here before, I did go to that place there. Some brilliant cake. So yeah, just have a walk down here. Fair few shops down here, to be fair. I mean, it is just after 10 AM on a Sunday morning. There's still a fair few people about. Greg's for your breakfast there. And some more barbers. So coming up to a pub called the George. Kind of one of the good things that I have seen from just walking down this main street is, compared to Halifax, there's not a lot of shops that are boarded up or closed down. That's quite a good point. So there's just a couple of another few shops up there, and then a discount shop at Peacock's here. That used to be an old bank by the looks of it. There's a few more shops down here, which then leads you onto the other street in Brighouse. So there's two main ones that go sort of parallel-ish, and a couple of streets leading off them. So there's a Sainsbury's at the bottom of here. Now Brighouse train station is in the distance up there. You won't be able to see it from here, but It is up there in the distance. So yeah, so far so good. Looks quite a nice little town, this. Plenty to offer, something for everyone. A few pubs here and there as well, for those that like a good drink. So I'll check back in with you shortly. There's some old style looking buildings over there. Not sure what that is. It looks like it's a council building, but looks like it's been long since empty. You've got a pub over there and an Italian restaurant, Bellini's, looks like it's called, and then a Sainsbury's. And like I say, up that road there is the train station. So it is a bit out of the centre. Looking at it from here, it's probably a 5 to 10 minute walk. There's a pub called the Calder over there, so another place for you to have a drink. This looks like a restaurant here, Mediterranean, and then you've got the Richard Oyster Wetherspoons. I believe that's the only Wetherspoons in Brighouse, and there's a beer festival running till the 12th of October. Got an off licence here, a few other little shops. Another side street down there. I'm going to take a walk to my left, which is the canal, some car parks. So this one's 90p an hour. Fairly big car park. Oh, there's a hotel there. Never seen that one before. But I haven't been to Brighouse for a few years. So. Well, apart from when I came the other day. See, it's nice round here. Pre-go there, looks like it's a restaurant. So the guy that commented on my video, my short, was right, there is a fair amount of restaurants here. So I know there's a market just down there, which I'll show you shortly. So this is the canal in Brighouse. This building there looks like it's apartments. Now it isn't linked to the Leeds-Liverpool canal that was in my Bingley video. So this is completely different canal system. I believe this one goes over Sorby Bridge Way, Hebden Bridge, Todmorden area, maybe onto Manchester. It's an old mill up there, look. And over there used to be an old swimming baths. The new swimming bath in Brighouse is a fair bit out, to be honest. So I'm just going to have a walk down here. You can see the footpath is closed there, so I'm going to have to turn right at some point. I've got a feeling that I can't, I'm going to have to go backwards. But yeah, this is a old building here. So from what I understand, this is all here because, sorry, the footpath is closed because of a new market that's getting built here, Brighouse Market. So it looks like it's fairly finished. I remember this market from years ago, and it was just essentially some wooden huts from what I remember about it. So it looks quite modern now, but obviously not open as yet. So yeah, that's the Brighouse Canal, and I believe this goes all the way on to Elland and into Sorby Bridge from here. Good cycle route or walking route. So we've got a plaque here. Prince of Wales. Although there's some graffiti on the bins, at least there is some bins. Keep the towns tidy. I'm just going to show you down this way, because when I was here, it was a couple of weeks ago, I can't even remember now, but I wasn't, like I said, I made a short of this town. Not only did I go to that shop, the cake shop, but I also came to Blakely's Fish and Chips, which is this building here. Now it has got a restaurant as well, which you can sit in, but I just went to the takeaway. It was superb. Got to admit, it was very, very good. Blakely's Fish and Chips. So there, the restaurant's there. Seats inside. Got a pub here across from it. Fish and chips and a beer. And then there's your market. I'll just go down the side of here, see if I can get a glimpse of what it's going to look like. You can kind of make it out a bit there. Looks like it's individual sections for each stall. So this is your takeaway for your chippy. Got an Halifax bank, which is quite surprising given the fact that a lot of the banks are closing down now. But yeah, this brings you back onto that street. See, that's just looking back to where I turned onto the canal there. Got the ship in here, followed by a couple of shops. Then you've got a pub in the distance called the Black Bull. So there is quite a lot of pubs here, to be fair. There's the usual takeaways, corner shops, that kind of thing. I'll just have a quick walk down this side street. And this is sort of the main bits of Brighouse, to be honest. So yeah, I'll have a walk down here and then I'll bring you back and give you my final thoughts. So just down here there's got a couple of charity shops and pound shop, which again, same as Halifax. Without them, the town would be not as busy. So we look down there at the street there, that's the back of the Wetherspoons. And this is the back of that other pub. Shipping. There's a few barbers down here as well, which, as you can probably tell from my videos, we see quite a lot of. So yeah, if you want to gamble, you can also have a gamble in Brighouse at the Real Deal. Lose all your money at the Real Deal. So yeah, I'll bring you back for my final thoughts. So yeah, nice little town this, to be fair. Looks like there's something for everyone. You know, whether it's a few drinks, a bit of shopping, a couple of coffees. There is a football club in Brighouse. It is a few miles outside of the centre, called Brighouse Town. Small non-league club. So yeah, it's coming back in to where the Costa Coffee was and where I was parked now. Like there's another charity shop here. Fairly busy is the Aldi over there. But yeah, so that's the Black Bull and that down there. So I've done a complete loop of the town. Like I say, nice little town. Plenty to do here. Somewhere different for you to go to. You know, and have a look around. There is a train station here, there's a bus station, so there's plenty of transport links. And it's a lot smaller than Halifax, which is quite nearby, if that's what you want. I'd probably recommend Brighouse over Halifax, to be fair. I'm more of a chilled guy these days, so less people equals better for me. But you can make your own, you can make your own judgments on that. But thanks for watching, everyone. If you can, subscribe, because that'll really help me out to get to these 1,000 that I need. And more importantly, if you could watch some of my other videos if that interests you, because that's what needs to happen for my channel to build anyway. So like I say, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one, and I hope you all have a good day and take care. Bye bye.